I have the pleasure to be here with Robert Hallum, who is international membership for Cedia Region 1. Well, Cedia, which is a big region. It's not only the UK where we are with the Cedia Expo 2008, but it's also Europe, Middle East, Africa, India. This is the biggest, actually the biggest region in terms of time zones, yes, in any case. And we've been talking about membership throughout that region for a while, but the good news now is we actually have in this region somebody who's going to be dedicated to rolling out Cedia training throughout the region, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big step in terms of trying to expand the member base, and we've recognized for some time that it's difficult to achieve that unless, of course, we introduce certification, training, and all the necessary material, like some of these brochures that have been produced very well and to a very high standard, but they need to be produced in a language, obviously, that's appropriate to the regions that we're responsible for, which you've highlighted, of course.
Okay. Well, this is the Cedia Awards 2008 brochure that it's just hot off the press, because the Cedia Awards, it was only about a month ago. For more information, you can see these award-winning installations on Cedia now. We'll be talking about all of the award winners. Some of these installations are absolutely fabulous, and a couple of them were won by companies outside of the UK.
Yeah, well, again, I think to demonstrate that Zone 1 and Cedia as a trade association is a global trade association, and to do the award ceremony as we did, of course, it took a very different shape this year. Traditionally, it sits on the back of this expo, but to actually give it a profile where we felt it needed to be, it was set up as a standalone venue, and of course it was a black tie event. We had some celebrities presenting it, so it was really to try and show that the industry is actually getting some traction now, and to give it the proper platform. And of course the key driver for that evening was to ensure that we had representation from outside of the UK, which has been, of course, a main focus of Cedia for Zone 1. And to that end, of course, we had some very good and very high standard projects that were actually put forward. The panel, which was again very significant, was able to make their decisions based on just the actual information on the project itself. They didn't know who the actual company was that was actually responsible for that particular project. So it could be UK, France, Spain, any member company, obviously, from any of those areas. And the fact that actually the judging was based on the information that was presented, so of course the images and of course the information regarding that project. And of course we had 3 award winners from France, the best home cinema category up to, I think it was 200,000 or 250,000 euro, the same for the best integrated home. And of course Oder were shortlisted as well, but we had winners from Dark Side of the Room and Henri Integrateur Domotique. And we had, of course, some other entries from Portugal and also from Malta. So it was nice to see that we were actually extending that coverage and demonstrating that this is a trade association that obviously caters for members outside.
And the international members were interested enough well, we put it up on the site that they could enter the link on Cedia now, and apparently that seemed to work. So maybe we'll get a little more through Southern Europe this year?
Yeah, I think so, and it's a great accolade, of course, to be able to hold up one of your projects and say that, of course, out of an independent panel of judges, this was deemed to be the best installation at this particular price category. And tremendous for those companies to be able to use that, and great for us as an industry and a trade body to be able to take these stories and put them out there and demonstrate again that, of course, these are members who are based in all parts of the world, who are actually now capable of doing installations to such a high level. And as you say, if people want to actually get hold of this brochure or even see them online, it's worth actually having a look at the standard of the installation.
They'll be able to click online and get a hold of the brochure. If they need more membership information, that's all on the website, or they can actually contact you and part of the Cedia staff.
Yes, and we have a dedicated member staff now with languages, where we're again trying to ensure we can get communication going between obviously different member regions, and ensure that there's somebody there who can deal with somebody's inquiry and demonstrate that yes, we are starting to actually roll out the member benefits in whatever region we can.
Robert, it's been a pleasure.
Bob, thank you very much.